One of the things we did last year during the lockdown was we had this pool installed. There's a whole other video with this process, I tell you that. Learned a lot, but usually like situation like that, when you learn, it's too late. But this is the backyard. Not only do I have tall fescue, I have a Bermuda, and this is the Bermuda lawn. And one of the things I've learned a lot about Bermuda along the way, but added to what I've already known about it. I understand why they call it the alpha grass, because all that you see in this backyard here, the original intention was for it to be tall fescue as well. So I took the liberty of killing everything out here, and then I couldn't get my sprinklers to working. So I decided not to plant it. I'm just cleaning it up right now. So I decided not to plant the tall fescue, and I did like a month almost worth of just glyphosate, just killing it to make sure everything died. And it was bare dirt out here. And in one season, it all came back. Last year it was all full, but of course, everything that you see that's bare now is damage done by the contractors. They just did a lot of mess out here, dumped concrete everywhere and the big trucks and everything. But we're here now. So I decided to go ahead and just keep this stuff, because can you imagine if I had tall fescue and I had to deal with all of this? Now you may be wondering, well, how did I get the front yard to stay all fescue and not deal with much Bermuda? Well, first of all, there is some there, not a lot. And secondly, there's 11 of those trees up there all across my front lawn. It's lined with trees. I think it's 11 or even 12 of them. And Bermuda hates shade. That's Bermuda's kryptonite, shade. And back here, obviously, no shade whatsoever, except for that tree right there. So it thrived. So the tall fescue would have been filled with this Bermuda, even though I killed it. Pretty to bare dirt. And this is what you get. You cannot kill this stuff. I think many have tried. And let's get it clear. People have controlled Bermuda, but they never killed it. You just never kill it off. Now you're gonna have it there and it's just sitting there waiting for its moment. It's very resilient. And that's how I tell people how to control their Bermuda. And the biggest thing that I think you could do is add shade. And most people think of shade being a tree, but shade also can be from other turf grasses, cutting it tall, blocking out the sun. With other turf grass, you got all fall, winter, and spring until midsummer to develop a thick shade over your grass with that tall fescue and other grass. And that's partly how you can keep Bermuda at bay, but it's still there. Anyway, what I have going on is I'm going to dethatch and I take that back, I'm going to aerate, because it's not much, there's no thatch here because I kept it low, and I've already done all of that. So aerate, I'm going to top dress it with some soil compost, along with trying to get some sand in there so I can level this stuff, and we're going to see what we can do with this Bermuda. I'm not going to overseed it with rye or anything like that, because the front, there's enough work up front. So I'm just going to look forward to having this dormant during most of the year, so I don't have to do anything to it. So anyway, just wanted to give a heads up on what I have going on in the back, and hopefully I can upload some amazing videos of how well this grass turned out. Like last year, all of this was full, completely full. Had concrete dumped over there, that's why that's jacked up, and obviously they brought the pool in through there, added all this concrete and the pool. So bear with me. Thanks for watching.